and welcome to Glowing Beauty with Jamie. Welcome back if you're one of my subscribers, and a great big hello to any of my new subscribers. Look at me, I'm on a roll, getting videos out. Today I am going to be doing my BoxyCharm unboxing. Now I have opened it already and tried the products on. I've used them all, except one, on my face today. And I'm having some thoughts. Let's go with thoughts on the boxes as of late. So here is my BoxyCharm, and let's see, I can't even tell. I would assume that this is the November box because I'm very late getting my boxes all the time, as I've mentioned before. So let's just hop right into it. Sorry for the weird jump cut, but I just went to grab my card, and being that it says BoxyCharm Harvest, pretty safe to assume this is like my November, if not October box. So let's discuss what's in there. So the first thing out of the box that I used on my face is this Earth Harbor Helios Anti-Pollution Youth Ampule. So it's beautiful. Like, there's no doubt about it. It's beautiful. It's got this wonderful colored, I thought it was the serum inside that was colored, but then I shook it and it didn't change, so I'm assuming it's just the bottle that is this color. So I used it today. Now my problem is with these very specific type serums is they say use 2 drops. Well, 2 drops of an oil, it doesn't go very far for me anyway. So when I'm using things like this, I would prefer to be able to put them in with my moisturizer, mix them up, that type of thing, so I get a more even dispersion of them. When I use this, it did feel very oily. So, not sure. Like I said, this is a first impression. I haven't used this for any amount of time, but it's very pretty. Like, it is very pretty to sit up on a shelf or something, and once I have an actual filming room, I'm definitely going to do that. The second thing, now this is the one I did not use on my face. This is the Yenza Pumpkin Turmeric Radiance Polishing Mask. Now, this product, this is where I get torn, right? So I had gotten a pumpkin mask in Ipsy when I used to get Ipsy, and it smelled very close to the same thing, and I loved it to the point where I was asking like where to get it, that type of thing. By the time I tracked it down, I found out it was not, I couldn't get it in Canada, at least not economically. So I'll be excited to try this one because I did like the other. So my thoughts on this, it's a plus. Now this is where I start to have some thoughts about BoxyCharm. Lately, a lot of the boxes have been very skincare heavy, and if you've watched me for any amount of time, I love skincare. Problem being is when every month you're getting a new serum, for example, there is just no possible way you can use all that serum in a month, and they do have a shelf life, so it's almost wasteful. I think BoxyCharm needs to kind of space it out. Do a makeup, a skincare, a hair care, something like that. So that could almost fall under, if I had my own brand series, which I'm going to be doing another one of those videos. I'll put this in that playlist as well though. If I were doing a subscription box brand, I would want to space things out where the products I'm sending could actually be used. It's so sad to get these, and for example, the serum is $48, the mask is $45. So if a person doesn't use that in the 6, 12, however many months it's good for, oh, that's so small, 18 months I think this one is good for. If you can't use it in that amount of time, it's a waste. And that's sad, in my opinion. So, the next thing I used out of this box is the Becca Black I'm probably mispronouncing that, and it's the liquid corrector. So I used to do a lot of color correcting when I was first getting into makeup. I had my green sticks, I had my yellow sticks, I had my violet sticks. So I used to do that. Now it's a step I kind of got out of. And this one, for example, it's a very, my lights are gonna wash that out probably. It's a very rose colored color corrector. Now, see, I just rubbed it in there and it's gone. So you do put on a fair amount, and I used it. I don't know that it caused or helped anything per se. I will play with it a bit just because it is pretty easy to use, being that it's a more liquid texture. I always search for the words, come up with the wrong words. I'm being me, it is me. The sticks I used to use were a little more difficult because, you know, the beauty blender, you had to go in, use it, that type of thing. Whereas this, it's just a brush, put it on, you're done. So there's that. So that goes for $15. That's not a bad price point for a color corrector, so it is what it is. The next product in the box that I used, again, gave me some thoughts. It is the Benefit Give Me Brow Plus, okay? So my first thought was, is so itty bitty. Why are we getting a sample size or a mini size in BoxyCharm? This is the type of thing I would get in Ipsy. Now I realize that either Ipsy bought BoxyCharm or BoxyCharm bought Ipsy, but this is not what I want in my BoxyCharm box size-wise. Now the product, and this is in shade 1, so it's like a little tiny mascara brush, a little spoolie there that you put in your brows. The product itself, I quite enjoyed it. Problem being is, A, my brows are out of control right now. So, how do I say this? This works good if you have brows that don't have any bald spots in them, that type of thing, and your brows are in a nice shape. Whereas with a pencil, you can fix things up, fill in some bald spots, fix your shape a little bit. This works if the hair you have is perfect, and go from there. My biggest turnoff, like I said though, was the size. This retails for $24. And see, they don't say anything about it being a mini size. Maybe this is the size. If this is the size, I'm turned off. Anyway, the last product out of this box that I used today was the Natasha Denona Peak Palette. Now, it's beautiful. I liked it. I liked working with it. Natasha Denona palettes, her shadows are amazing. It's, and I mentioned this in my last video, it's the price that bothers me. So this retails for $48. So it's almost $50, 5 shades, 10 bucks a shade. Maybe that's not so bad. Like her big palettes are like $300 kind of thing. So I can't say anything bad about this. And I actually was able to use all the colors. Sometimes her palettes, you can use 2 or 3. This I was able to complete a whole look, and I liked it. So that was this month's BoxyCharm. My shout out for today that I usually do in the beginning, but got right into this, will be going to Dee. Now, Dee is someone I met, again, at Nick Snyder's housewarming party, and I love her to bits. She is my sister. I call her my sister, I should clarify, because I don't want somebody going back and watching my videos about my real sister, getting the two confused. No, not that. Dee is the person everybody needs a Dee in their life. Dee calls it as it is. She will call you out, she will praise you, whatever it is. She is just blunt, to the point, and just amazing. Everybody needs somebody that like that in their lives. She's the kind of person that like you go shopping with and you try on a pair of jeans and she'll actually say, girl, no. She's not going to try to be like, oh, they look great. She's going to tell you how it is. I love her to bits. I'm getting choked up. I miss her. I cannot wait until this whole pandemic thing is over so that I can travel again, and I need to see my sister. I miss her. So that was the video today. I am going to be filming another video right after this because I slacked off yesterday a little bit. We went down to the pond. The boys got off school early, so we did some skating, we did some repair work. So family time is important. As much as I'm trying to do this Vlogmas, there might be days that I miss because family comes first. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed down below. We want to change this. I think this morning it was like 83% of people that watch my videos aren't subscribed. So we want to change that. Make sure you're subscribed. Put that bell on with the check mark set to all so that you know anytime I upload a new video. Share if you feel so inclined. And until next time, love you so much.